There we stood, atop the peak of Willander, our backs against the wind, our torches all but halting the advance of 100 frostback spiders, said Griff Smithen, fourth of his name, third-degree wizard of the Purple Flame. Ganfor of the Yellow Caps sat nearest to Griff. His eyes bulged from his face, his mouth slackened with awe. As a veteran of the wizard's court, he'd heard and told his share of good stories, but none compared to a Griff Smithen's tale. Of course, Jokerby the Tall felt Griff was too new to the court for his stories to hold any truth, but even he was starting to believe. What happened next? Joke wanted to ask, but his pride wouldn't let the words form on his lips. Instead, he held still, gripping his pipe tightly, eyeing the other members of the court. Griff Smithen allowed the moment to breathe, to sink into the minds of his fellow wizards. Of course, he said, I knew frostbacks have but one weakness. Merfolk's song, groused Herman Bruthwick, eldest son of the Tinpipe Nostracanum. The siren's call of the Tathenmere merfolk carries a strange property. Yes, Griff sharply agreed, not wanting his story to be stolen by the blatant ramblings of a tinpipe. Their song can warm the heart of any soul, even a spider's. Said Sir Baron Lord of the Crimson Coat Assembly. Oh, the last time a merfolk poked its head from the waters of Tathenmere, my dick was as young as you, Master Griff. The table rattled with laughter. Indeed, Sir Baron, Griff said, and at the time, amid the horror of the North, I'll tell you all this. He let the moment settle, for the old ears and weak attention of those most powerful wizards to focus back upon his words. A bottled voice would freeze and shatter. No, I had no merfolk song to fight the frostback spiders that night, but I had prepared a spell that morning for just such a problem. The court mumbled with confusion, muttering to themselves and others, deciphering what manner of spell might have culled the spiders or even mimicked the song of a merfolk. They considered his age, his rank, what spells they knew he knew, what spells he might have learned along the way. Griff let them ponder for a few minutes. It was a favored pastime of wizards after all. With a moment longer, Griff caught the court's attention with a gentle clap of his hands. Wonok Teleterum, he answered. The spell's name translates to single source relocation, and it drew more than a few raised eyebrows. Jokerby scoffed. That's a 5th level spell. A wizard of your rank would die trying to cast it, he said, fairly confident he caught Griff in a lie. Correct, on both accounts, Master Roby, Griff said. Joke glared fiercely across the table. He so hated being called by the postfix of his name. Griff knew that, and Joke knew that he knew that. A 3rd degree would certainly perish attempting to cast a spell 2 levels above his rank, Griff added. Unless, of course, he had this. Griff held up his hands, but he held nothing. The court swiveled with stares, asking wordless questions. Then Griff gave his answer. The hollow blade of Xin Lu Ping.